and welcome back to Simple English Learning. I'm so glad you're here with me today. You know, one of the most common questions I get from my students is, why are English tenses so confusing? And I get it. It feels like there are so many of them, and sometimes they seem to have so many rules. But here's a little secret. English tenses aren't as complicated as they seem. Once you understand the core idea behind them, everything else falls into place. So, today, we're going to demystify the English tenses. I'll walk you through the most important ones, not with a ton of boring grammar rules, but with simple, real-life examples. We'll focus on the big picture, the why behind each tense, so you can start using them confidently and correctly. The big idea: time, action, and perspective. First, let's simplify things. Think of English tenses as a way to tell a story. Every story has 3 key elements: when the action happened, how the action happened, is it a single event or a continuous process, and from what perspective you're telling the story. This is the key to understanding tenses. Forget about memorizing a long list of rules. Just ask yourself these 3 simple questions. When did it happen? Past, present, or future? What kind of action is it? Simple, continuous, perfect, or perfect continuous? What's my perspective? Am I just stating a fact, describing a process, or connecting a past action to the present? Once you can answer these questions, you've basically mastered the tenses. Now, let's dive into them one by one, starting with the foundation, the simple tenses. Part 1. The simple tenses. Stating facts. The simple tenses are your bread and butter. You use them all the time to state facts, habits, and general truths. The simple present tense. We use the simple present for things that are always true, for routines, and for habits. Rule of thumb: use it for things that happen regularly, or are generally true. Example: I drink coffee every morning. This is a routine. The sun rises in the east. This is a general truth. A common mistake is forgetting the S for he, she, it. Don't worry, everyone does this at some point. Just remember, he drinks coffee, she writes a book, it rains a lot. The simple past tense. The simple past is for completed actions that happened at a specific time in the past. It's like a snapshot of a single moment. Rule of thumb: use it for a past event that is completely finished. Look for time markers like yesterday, last week, 2 years ago. Example: I went to the store yesterday. The action is over. She finished her homework an hour ago. Remember, many verbs in the simple past are irregular. You can't just add ed. For example, go becomes went, eat becomes ate, and see becomes saw. The best way to learn these is by using them in context. The simple future tense. The simple future is for actions that will happen at a later time. We mostly use will or be going to. Rule of thumb: use will for quick decisions and promises. Use be going to for plans you've already made. Example with will: I'm a little tired, I think I will take a nap. This is a quick decision. I will call you later. This is a promise. Example with be going to: I've bought the tickets. I am going to visit my family next month. This is a pre-arranged plan. Part 2. The continuous tenses. Describing ongoing actions. The continuous tenses, also known as progressive tenses, are all about actions that are in progress. Think of them as a video clip, not a snapshot. The present continuous tense. The present continuous is for actions that are happening right now, at this very moment. Rule of thumb: use it for an action happening now. Look for words like now, right now, at the moment. Structure. Am, is, er, plus, verbing. Example. I am talking to you on this podcast right now. The sun is shining outside. The past, continuous tense. The past continuous describes an action that was in progress at a specific time in the past. It's often used to set the scene or to describe a long action that was interrupted by a short action. Rule of thumb. Use it to show a continuous action in the past. Structure. Was, were, plus a verbing. Example. I was walking to the park when it started to rain. The walking was the continuous action, and the rain was the short interruption. The future. Continuous tense. The future, continuous, is for an action that will be in progress at a specific time in the future. Rule of thumb. Use it to talk. You hear about an action that will be happening at a particular point in the future. Structure will be plus verbing. Example. This time tomorrow, I will be flying to Paris. Part 3. The perfect tenses, connecting past to present idioms. Perfect tenses are a bit tricky, but they are also incredibly powerful. They're used to connect a past event to the present or to another point in time. The present perfect tense. The present perfect is a bridge between the past and the present. It describes an action that happened at an unspecified time in the past, or an action that started in the past and continues into the present. Rule of thumb. Use it to talk about past experiences without saying exactly when they happened, or for actions that are still true today. Look for words like ever, never, since, for. Structure. Has, have, plus past participle, the third form of the verb. Example. I have been to London. My experience of being in London is relevant now. I have lived here for 5 years. I started living here 5 years ago, and I still live here now. The past perfect tense. The past perfect is for an action that was completed before another action in the past. It's often used to make a sequence of events clear. Rule of thumb. Use it for a past in the past. Structure. Had plus past participle. Example. By the time he arrived, the movie had already started. The movie started first, then he arrived. The past perfect helps us understand this order of events. The future perfect tense. The future perfect is for an action that will be completed before a certain time in the future. Rule of thumb. Use it to talk about an action that will be finished by a specific future deadline. Structure will have plus past participle. Example. By next year, I will have graduated from university. The graduation will be complete before next year. The final challenge. Perfect continuous tenses. We won't go into too much detail here, but just know that the perfect continuous tenses are for actions that started in the past and have been continuing for a period of time. They combine the ideas of perfect, connecting to a time, and continuous, ongoing action. Present perfect. Continuous. I have been studying English for 2 years. The action started 2 years ago and is still ongoing. Past perfect continuous. He had been waiting for an hour when the bus finally came. The waiting started and continued for a period of time before the bus came. Future perfect continuous. By 5 p.m., I will have been working on this project for 8 hours. The action will continue for a period of time and finish at the future point. A simple takeaway. So, that's it. Remember, the key to mastering tenses isn't about memorizing every single rule. It's about understanding the core idea: time, action, and perspective. Next time you're speaking or writing in English, don't get stuck. Just ask yourself, is this a fact or a routine? Simple present. Did it happen and finish? In the past? Simple past. Is it happening right now? Present continuous. Am I connecting a past event to the present? Present perfect. By asking these simple questions, you'll naturally choose the right tense, and with a little practice, it will become second nature. Thank you so much for joining me today on Simple English Learning. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to our channel and share this with your friends. And let me know in the comments which topic you'd like me to cover next. Until next time, keep learning and keep practicing.